Hello, thank you for watching this video. My name is Luis Artigas and I am currently in Caracas, Venezuela. Today I want to demonstrate how to use the compressor in Cubase 5. So what I have here is some audio files that Professor Loden provided us with, and I have this track with the compressor applied to it, routed to this other track so that we can see the difference in waveforms between the original files and the ones that went through compression. So what is compression? Compression is basically attenuation. Attenuation of the loudest parts, or to be more precise, the ones with the most amplitude. So how does that attenuation work? Well, basically it begins to work at a certain threshold, and that threshold, as you can see, this knob is related to this circle right here. So basically what that means, if we play something, is that at minus 32 decibels full scale, this compressor will start to work. Now currently, this ratio, how much compression will be applied, is indicated by the ratio. Right now there's a ratio of 1, so there's no compression. If we were to raise this, we can see how this went and compressed. So now everything that lived up here is living at this level, hence the reduction in volume and the evening out of the amplitude. We can see the difference in the waveform. See, they're very different. And if we were to compensate, this is our amplitude going in, and this is the gain reduction from our compression. And when we compensate for that, see, this level is less than our original one. We compensate that with a gain stage called the makeup. So there we have something that has a perceived loudness that's a bit more pleasing. There's even an auto button, which is not it's not really it's better for you to use your own ear to put the makeup gain. But we'll put it in auto for demonstrative purposes right now. So here we can see the difference between these two waveforms. These are all these sounds are much more evened out, and that's what compression does. Compression evens out amplitude. So another important part about how a compressor does that is the time it takes for it to begin working. So in this example, we are going to focus our attention to the attack. This is how fast the compressor kicks in. This is a very fast attack. There's almost no transient. Compare that to a very slow attack, an attack that takes a long time. We have a large transient now because it takes longer for the compressor to kick in. Hold is a hold of the attack phase, and release is similar. Let's see. Right now we have a very fast release. Let's see what a slow release is like. It's much more gradual. See? And analysis is peak versus RMS is basically two ways of the compressor to figure out the amplitude. Peak concerns itself with peaks, and RMS is more like a median, so it's easier for things that are more subtle. Peak could be used for things like drums. So that's basically the compressor in Cubase, and I advise you to play around with it and play around with the examples that Professor Loden supplied us with, and your own, so that you could be more comfortable using compression.